Hello and welcome everyone to another MineColonies Colonial Age episode. Well, that has been a while since the last episode. Now, there was a lot of things I had to do. University needed a lot of time, so unfortunately I wasn't able to do a lot of videos. But I'm finally back, so you should expect some regular videos and updates again. In the last week we rolled out a few updates and we're currently working on the port to 1.14.4. Structurize, which is the base mod for the builders, has already been ported, as I've talked about in another video you can see in our channel, which I'm going to link below. And MineColonies is currently in the progress of being ported. Now we added a bunch of new features to MineColonies, where we got, for example, the mercenaries. So in the town hall now you can hire some mercenaries. What the reason for these mercenaries is that we allowed to add a config setting. Let's see in the mod options. There is now a config setting which allows you to turn on that mobs attack your citizens. Let's see if we can find it here. It's on default on false. Where we have it. Yeah, mob attack citizens. You can turn this on here. And this will basically make that any mobs like zombies and skeletons start hunting down your citizens as well. Now, since this is pretty dangerous, especially early game, we added the mercenaries I talked about. So in the town hall for relatively for free, basically, you can hire. Hi, Juliana. You can hire the mercenaries. Let's see. Yeah, here you got hire mercenaries, which brings you here, and you've encountered some mercenaries nearby your colony. They offer to help a while with defending your colony. A price they did not name, but you get the feeling that they will not leave barehanded, hire at your own risk. So this basically means a bunch of mercenaries are going to come in your colony and start protecting your colony, similar to your guards. Your happiness won't be affected if they die, which is something good. But one thing you have to see, even though they're over the citizen limit, they will start gathering some items they find in random chests on their way as the form of payment. So that's especially useful early game, since you won't have many very useful things, but I think late game you're going to be interested in hiring your own guards for the protection. Here on Colonial Age we got this disabled. Now maybe we're going to enable it in the future. We added now also an option to the Smelter, where you can select what kind of ores he requests. Let me check that out for you. Let's walk there quickly. For which we had to refactor a bunch of our code around the area of those lists. So now here in the Smelter, got the first page the fuel, and on the second page the ores he's going to request. And he is requesting the ores. What else do we have in new? The lumberjack is soon going to be able to get a list of a certain size, so you can kind of request the lumberjack to only cut trees in a certain range, which is almost finished, and we're going to merge it in the next days. So that's also a pretty nice feature we're waiting on for a while now. Don't run. Oh, that was just not very smart. Let me get those here. Come. Here. Got him. Giving him some materials so he can continue to work. And in the Colonial Age we even got a bit of progress, mainly because of John. So he set up a small subway system here, so we can go to the barracks and the herders by subway, and we can go here downstairs by subway. So that's pretty neat. Let's see if it works. I believe. So forward we go. Right. So, which brings us down here, close to the barracks, not the barracks, close to the barracks upstairs here, close to the archery here, and close to the sawmill. Now here we got a few changes as well. The sawmill hasn't been upgraded further, but to the people complaining about the sawmill not crafting so often, we got a fix incoming for that finally as well. So I got this trench here digged out and a wall set up on this side here. And it was pretty interesting because the moment I finished this wall, we had a massive barbarian attack, and we survived it well because of this wall, because they got stuck there in front of us. And yeah, we fixed a bunch of other small bugs which we merged as well. And yeah, we're really psyched to be fixing first the request system and then finishing the port of MineColonies to 1.14.4 and then bringing out a bunch of new features on both versions. The shingles blocks, they will get an update only in 1.14.4, since 1.14.4 allows us to do some neat work with blocks much more easier than in 1.12.2 due to some limitations. But most features we're going to roll out are going to be for both versions. Things that are going to be restricted is the update of the comment system. So people complain a lot about our more complex comment system, which is going to have to be changed for 1.14, and a few smaller things we're going to change as well. But most updates we're going to port for both versions. Now we got this nice tower by John finished here, and he added some additional detail to the bridge. And we got another bridge. Let me check here for the guard first. No one hired. Okay, let's go here. Whoop. And we got here a small guard room, and then we got another bridge here. So we updated our exterior a little bit and allowed some off and ongoing for us more easily with those nice pillars and those details. I think this colony is coming along greatly, and I really have to say that's probably my favorite colony up to now I've built, even though the competition colony we had were pretty awesome as well. Now it's getting night and I'll gotta get some sleep. Whoop. So our baker demands a house to live in. It's probably because we got some I need a house to sleep in as well. Bed. The guard tower there has a bed. Yes. So let me sleep. So we had a small update in regards to making the builder a bit more efficient as well. And I also got some bad news that the author of the current Tiger style has decided to remove the Tiger style from our mod, which is quite a pain. So we're currently working on a new Tiger style to fix that problem. Wait, oh, we don't have any borders here, any fences. Oh, we definitely need one. So let me get some fence gates here quickly. Spruce lock gate. So that should fence off guardians, barbarians a little bit at least. Let's check here. We've lost a ton of citizens recently in a huge attack, and I really hope that we can avoid this in the future, but it's quite problematic. So here we don't have anyone anymore. Let's hire Jacob here. Some bad stats. Here we got Jacob, and he started requesting an axe. Can give it to him. Let's see if we have our composter here still. No, composter also there. We got a ton of kids in our colony right now because of all the people who died, but I hope they're going to grow up soon. Even the guard here is missing as well, so that's pretty bad. Don't even have protection here. Yeah, I really love this colony here. It's nicely up there with a small farm area on this side. On the other side, we're currently setting up our planning for a library as well. Up on the other side, let's check what Gianna wants. Stone brick stairs. Kind of have the feeling that our delivery men kind of stack. Let me recall them quickly. So yeah, it's delivery men got some small bugs at the moment, but they're going to be fixed quite soon. No delivery men here. Let's hope not all delivery men died. Wow. Got 2 more delivery men on the other side. I think I'm going to fire my baker here. And hire him as a delivery man, because that's definitely more important right now. Hire him. Okay. So let's check. I think I need some food quickly as well. My bread is almost gone, and I by chance know that the farmer is doing a great job here. Here. Let's get us some wheat here. So yeah, I really like this colony. Okay, check he's working. Let's check for our other 2 delivery men. Also that. Okay, that was really a delivery man massacre. And the other one, oh, all our delivery men were killed in this incident. So let's fill up this whole area. Increase the building level by once, so part of the building was underground. So let's show you our area where we're going to have the library. I hired a bunch of citizens in archery to get them leveled up as archers so we can hire them in the different locations, but until they're good enough it's going to need a while. So we're almost there. Yeah, we're going to fill in this area here with third as well to have the area over here leveled, and this area is going to stay one lower. It's going to be too much work as well. Okay, Sean blocked off the entrance because he noticed that a bunch of the barbarians were coming over here. So, because this over here location is going to be where the library is going to be built. As you can see, there's a little bit of progress in the library going on as well. And we canceled it for now to be able to focus on the citizen huts to get our citizen count up a bit. So I think it's a pretty great location for a library, so we can kind of block it off well in these directions because of the rivers surrounding it. As you can see here on the top right, we got like a river surrounding it here, where we connect here through to the colony, and we can build a wall around here to block off any entry from the barbarians on this side. The barbarians got a little bit stronger in a recent update, which is mostly related to that we found a bug in the barbarian code where barbarians didn't scale in terms of attack damage. How do I get out of here? Yeah. Barbarians didn't scale in terms of attack damage. So they were basically... not attack damage, attack speed. So they were attacking in a very slow speed. Swineherder also. The shepherd here, I see. The shepherd here works, okay. Really thinking about moving my swineherder from downstairs up here. And have down there only a farm and citizen hut, so... Okay. And now while the fine-tunes of Minecraft are blending in, I think that's perfect moment to wrap up this video. I'll get some more things done in this colony, and I'm going to see you in the next video. See ya.